Hello everyone! Hiking season is upon us, and I would like to share with you what we do to keep the ferret safe and protected, that's the word I'm looking for, during our hikes and our time in the park, wherever you want to bring them outside. This is what we do. Disclaimer, we're not a vet. I am not a technician in veterinary service either. I am just following my veterinarian, yes, that's how you say it, guide and tips and tricks, and I am talking about the experience. I have been bringing the ferret for hikes for a few years now, and this is what works for us. It doesn't mean that it's gonna work for you, but I'd like to share it in case it might help anyone that wants to bring their ferret on a hike safely. Step 1, which is the main thing that we do every year, is make sure that your ferret is vaccinated against distemper and rabies. You can always ask your vet which vaccine is recommended for ferrets. In my region in Quebec, that is what they recommend: distemper and rabies. You will also need to treat your pet against fleas, worm, and all those nasty bugs that they can catch if they go outside. It is prescribed by my vet. Super easy to get. Timmy's being a silly goose, I'm sorry. It is by my vet. I get it every month. Well, I get for the summer, and then we do a year long every month for everybody. Super easy to get. Don't forget this step. It's really important. You don't want to bring fleas to your house. If you have dogs and if you have cats, they will share and spread, and then you might get it in your stuff. Ugh. Just treat them. It's super simple. Number 2 is finding the gear that works for you and your pet, no matter what kind of leash or harnesses that your pet and you like. We honestly use only the figure 8 harnesses. I have a bunch of like the classic Living World or H like this, but none of my pet really fit in it, and none of my pet really enjoy it. They mostly like freeze and a flop on the back, so we like to use the figure 8 harnesses. Let me show you the one that we have. We have some that are like ribbons like this, with the adjustable layer like this, and then the hoop. Super easy. It's just 8 like this. You slip the ferret in. We also have this one, which is which is similar, but it is a little bit different because it has no metal part in the middle, like no part. Hoop is just tied up. Works the same. It's just much longer, and this one is just the hoop. For leashes, we like to go with either a retractable one like this. For hikes, I like this one because I can clip this one on my backpack, adjust the length, and the ferret cannot go super far away. If we go to the park, or somewhere that's gonna be less long, I use a small leash like this, which is for dogs, with a very light hook so that it doesn't weight the ferret down like this. But you can test whatever works for you. I would recommend the figure 8 harnesses over the Living World or the H harness. We also use a ventilated bag where I can put them in when they're tired. I will show you. I got this one on Amazon I think 3 years ago. Hold up great, cleans nicely, a lot of ventilation, which is cool when it's a little bit warmer, even though you don't want to bring your pet when it's warm. I just like the ferret to have a lot of air in and out to make sure that they are comfortable. I also sometimes will use a sling type of crossbody bag, which is made out of fleece on the colder days, because it is warmer, and when they play in the snow, I can put them in. Number 3, I make sure that it is the proper temperature for my ferrets. We like to bring them from -5 to about 18 degrees Celsius when it is the temperature outside. Over that, they might get a heat stroke. We don't want that. Under that, they might get too cold, or the floor can burn their little paws because it is too frozen. So that's what we like as a range. But don't start your pet with the super cold if they're not used to it, because they will not enjoy it and it can be a big shock. So the ideal temperature that my pet like is like 5 to 6 degrees outside. This is how we started at the spring to make sure that they are comfortable all summer long. If it's too hot, too sunny, or too drastic of temperature, I just don't bring them in. Number 4 is bring snacks and lots of water, because they spend a lot of energy when they do their hike, as well as you do. So I like to take a lot of breaks to feed them water and kibble or treat, whatever I bring. Normally I bring a little kibble bowl and some fresh water. I would recommend having a little bowl, plastic bowl that you slip in the bag, get it out, put the kibble in and the water as a treat. Quite regularly, depending how much your ferret like to eat. Sometimes you can do it just at the top or a few hours in. It really depends on your pet. Number 5, it is to pick an appropriate length and difficulty hike for your ferrets and you. Don't start with the massive big climbing of the giant mountain. They will not enjoy it. You will get tired as well. So what we do is normally at the spring, start with the park near my house, walk 15 minutes, 10 minutes, slowly increase the time as well, 30 minutes, an hour, and then pick a bigger hike, but not a super long hike and not super difficult. They have little legs and they might get tired, and if they get tired, you can carry them. They don't have to walk the whole time, but I like to increase the difficulty over time. And if they get too tired, I just put them in my bag, to be honest. But remember that they are heavy-ish. So if you do a really difficult hike with your gear and their gear, it might get heavy for you. So slow down, take the process in, and if you do a shorter hike, they're still gonna enjoy it. They're all set. They love it. Very important. Make sure that the trail, the park, or the mountain that you are going is pet friendly. Not every trail will accept having pets, either cats, dogs, ferret. It's very important to double check. Normally, if you go on their website or social media, you should have a pretty good answer. If not, call ahead, just so that you don't get turned around because you have your ferrets with you, even though you say that you will leave them in your bag. It's just gonna cause you a lot of trouble. Just a quick verification prior going there. That is my 5 tip to bring your ferret outside on a hike safely. Let me know in the comments if you guys do something else differently. Maybe, I don't know, leave me your tip. I'm always open to finding out new ways to bring my pets safely with me all the time. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the little notification bell. I think it's this side, maybe this side, whatever. And see you next time. Bye.